Are you like me and often end up with lots of scrap material left over from projects and wonder what to do with it? Or you might have a piece of furniture that it's great material and you just don't want to see it go to waste. Well, this video might be for you.
So I found myself relaxing in the garden trying to think, where am I going to find some more material to go with that scrap? And hey presto, there it is. So I started to dismantle these sun loungers and I remembered I had an old table which actually had oak along the edges. So off that came. That's my pile of material sorted, so now to set the workshop up to start bringing it down to size. Out comes the thicknesser and we shall make a few passes just to start cleaning everything up. There you go, that's the basic design being laid out so we can get an appreciation of what things could look like. Time to just mark out a basic shape and then we can start thinking about trimming it down. Onto the miter saw just to take those edges off, again just so we can get a basic shape going. So you can see from this layout we're going to be making a basic charcuterie board. Now it's onto the glue up. Let's get a bit of the good white stuff on there. Spready, spready, spready. I'll speed things up here. Don't want to watch the boring stuff, do we? Right, let's flip them over, get them into their final position, and then tidy them up, and out comes the clamps. Not too tight with those clamps, just want a nice even squeeze out. And once dry we can just trim the edges off, one more pass through the thicknesser, then we can move on to the next stage. Just going to put a nice radius on each of the corners, so take the excess off with a miter saw and then out comes the sander. Using the disc sander we can just round these over up to the pencil line, getting a nice radius on each of these corners. Now out comes the HDS hold down system, a couple of bench dogs in place there, and then out with the trim router and a nice round over bit to start taking those sharp edges off. Then it's over to the drill press where we start with a small pilot hole to guide the Forstner bit through the handle to create the handle hole. So we're not going to go all the way through, we're travelling probably about 80% of the depth, and then we'll flip the board and again using that pilot hole work from the opposite side. Using this method will prevent getting a big tear out blowout on the underside. And that's the hole complete. Pop! There we go. Then it's back to the HDS to start the sanding process, just working through the grits. And again, the HDS, so versatile, can hold your material in various planes. It makes sanding so much easier. Onto the finishing stages now. Applying the Osmo, which will start to really show the different colours of the material. Just rubbing it in there, getting it all the way in, letting it soak, and then we'll give it a final buff off before we let it dry. Always great when the finish goes on because you start to see all the different colours of the materials you've used. Final stage is to soak in a little bit of conditioning oil to really seal the deal. Great to see those colours pop, and then we can just leave it to hang and dry.
Well, there you go. A couple of quick projects completed, all out of scrap material. These sort of things make ideal Christmas gifts, and it's great not to see that scrap material going to waste. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.